guys, welcome to Dreams Divine Tarot. I'm flipping through the cards tonight because I was thinking, maybe I should do a reading again. Because I'm never on a schedule with these things. It's when I'm pulled to it, and I've been pulled to it. And I gotta say, the card that flipped out first has definitely got my attention. So, this is the card. It comes from the deck of many things, right? It's called Flames. I'll put it up on the screen for you. Don't worry. A powerful devil becomes your enemy. An enemy, guys. What kind of enemies are we getting these days? I mean, my goodness. Is this how it's going to be? We have a new enemy. Okay? He seeks your ruin and plagues your life. Well, that sounds real fun. Somebody's stalking you? Okay. Savoring your suffering before attempting to slay you. This enmity lasts until either you or the devil dies. So you got a new lifelong enemy. That's so sweet. All right. That's nice to know. So that's going to be the card that starts our reading today. I'd like to get some Oracle on that and see what exactly Spirit or the universe has to say about all of this. I'm curious now. What the hell? Okay. What kind of enemies we got out there? Collective? What did you do? Let's start with an old style Lanormand. We got a mice. Mice? Huh. What is that about? Mice. All right. Well. Okay. They scurry, right? They're small. They are, not causing anybody any problems until they do. Unassuming. That's what I would think. Unassuming. Timid. Don't like confrontation. That sounds about like the collective. That sounds like you. For real. So, if you didn't know, this is Dreams Divine Tarot. I do readings when I do readings. I don't have a schedule that I keep or anything. It just is what it is. I upload when I do, or when I can, or whenever I feel called to it. It never fails. I put my phone on silent, and it still is not silent. So, I'm sorry if you hear anything in the background. I'll try to mute it out later. We'll see. All right. From the Wild Child, we got idleness. Yeah. Or just slow moving, right? Something in your life is moving very slow. And I think you're in a hurry, but I don't think the universe is. I think it's telling you that idleness is required right now, maybe. Maybe it's time to chill for a bit. Let's get a witch card. Yeah, tortoise. Long span. They live for a very long time. Very slow moving. They're always portrayed in movies as wise and in books. What about it always reminds me of the tortoise and the hare. The tortoise wins because he takes his time and he does it right instead of trying to take a bunch of shortcuts, right? But I want to hear about this enemy, this powerful devil becomes your enemy. A devil? Demon? A bad person? Tell me more about that, Spirit. Okay. It is Fire Festival. Through flame and through song, there will rise a new dawn. That's funny because the name of that card was Flames. So through this and through song, there will rise a new dawn. So, a new dawn. Wow. Sounds so biblical, right? I feel like you're hard at work at something. The festival. This is a gathering, right? Let's get a rune for this reading. Bless us. Spirits, universe, guide me to provide clarity through this reading today. Help me understand what you're trying to say. You got two. All right. You got the Diaz and the Algies. Diaz. That's a transformation, right? That's it's a moth, right? On a beautiful pink flower. What's this flower? It looks familiar. I know this flower from somewhere. Okay, so the Diaz rune says breakthrough, enlightenment, balance point, transformation, and awakening. So maybe you haven't yet, but maybe you're going to be awakening to this enemy soon. All right, and Algies is about defense, courage, protection, independence, and higher self. I think that's what you're doing. I think you're going about your business, slowly but surely getting on with your life, doing what you got to do, right? Minding your own business is what I'm getting from that card. You're minding your own damn business. You're on your path, right? But you're protected. That's what it's saying. You're very much protected. You're protected against evils in this world. And yeah, God's got you, right? Not just God, but you've got spirits protecting you. Let's talk about your spirit animal today. Who are you? Tell me more about you. I know the mice is you, and I know that the turtle is you, and you're idle right now. Okay, that's not it, she said. Give me another one then. What do you think? Okay. All right. There we go. Divine light. We've gotten this several times over the last couple of months. The divine light. So I'm a vessel of divine light, and I share this light with the world. Serene spirits on the bottom of the deck, too. We've had that one a few times. I'll just put them both out here. I'm feeling drawn to both of them. I am a vessel of divine light. I share this light with the world. This is about inner knowledge. Just like Algies said. About your higher self. Spiritual healer. Shamanic or tribal medicine. An herbalist. You're about health and wealth and wisdom and enlightenment and attainment. Paternal, maternal, intuition. Protective, loving, and kind. Okay, and that divine, or the serene spirit says, my spirit is serene, and I carry this peace with me wherever I go. It's about resourcefulness, cleverness, adaptability. Native folklore is about the masked tricksters that navigate between the physical and spiritual world. Curiosity, dexterity, finding hidden treasures, hidden identity, and secrets. Are they talking about a secret, though? Something being kept from you? Secrets. I'm going to get an eye also. Secrets, defense, courage, protection, independence, higher self, breakthrough, enlightenment, balance point, transformation, awakening. Yeah, I think that it's telling me what you've been up to, right? Accomplishments. Exactly. An accomplishment. Yeah, you're achieving something. I think you put your head down, you're working, and it's been slow going. Okay. Well, success will bring enemies, right? Yeah. But you're transforming into something that's untouchable with your serene spirit and your divine light, right? And you just doing what you got to do to survive. That's the mice. They do what they do. They and this may be you and another person because there's two mice on this card. Since we have a devil out here, I'm going to go ahead and draw one of these bookmark cards too for you today. See what they have to say. All right. I honor the end. Okay. I honor the end by learning death is only an ending. If my cup is half empty, I see endings as new beginnings. Wait, let me start that again. I honor the end. By learning death is only an ending, if my cup is half empty, I see endings as new beginnings. Pain is experience points being gained. I fill my own cup. Death becomes her. Death. Death card. Scorpio. Death card. The death card. Endings, beginnings, cycles, right? Beginning something, ending something, finishing something up. Finishing something. Finishing something. All right. What are you finishing? You've been working on something. You're finishing that up now. I think whatever you're doing, I don't know. Let me not jump to conclusions. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Let's pull some tarot cards on this. On this accomplishment. You have a competitor though. It's obviously pointing to this devil. A competitor. You're an achiever. You're an overachiever. You will accomplish what you've been said. You're finishing it up now. That's what I'm seeing here. Algaze, you believe in yourself. It took a lot. You went through a lot of changes, transformation. It was slow going. This fire festival, through flame and through song. Get the magician, yeah. You're making your reality real. Like you're making your imagination real, I mean. You're making it a reality. The magician. The magician is someone who's learning his craft, who's learned his craft. He's got all the elements at his disposal, at his, within reach. He can manipulate the elements. Earth, wind, fire, air. Earth, air, fire. Okay. Wake up. The Hanged Man. That's two major arcana, kind of back to back. We've got the Magician and the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man, yeah, that's what it's saying, that you've been working hard to make this thing happen. Whatever you're working on, right? It's coming to a close. This thing that you've been working really hard on. It's an accomplishment, not only in your eyes, but in others' eyes. And I think that's where you're getting your competitor from. Whatever you're finishing, right? Hanged Man, you've been waiting a long time for this. For some recognition, maybe? Tell me more, please. Mice will play. When the cat's away, the mice will play. Cat's away. Cat is about higher learning. Intuition, wisdom. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. All right, the Page of Swords is seeking truth. He's after clarity. He's trying to find it. He's trying to find something. He's also a messenger. Maybe he's bringing news about something. I think more likely that you're the page and you're gonna. This is a new thing. Whatever you've done, it's new. It's different for you. It's something out of character, maybe, but it's truth. It's learning, seeking higher learning. I think that you poured your soul into this, whatever this thing was. This could have been a project. Six of Pentacles. Abundance. It's giving the abundance, right? Six of Pentacles has to do with justice as well, but he's given this something to a beggar in white. It's giving and receiving. Maybe you've been down on your luck, right? You're getting help, maybe. Maybe you've had help with this project. Yeah, you've been working hard. And Ten of Pentacles is you did all the hard work. You got to the ending. Yeah, like I said, this is an ending. You're finishing, and it's a good ending. You got the loyal dog at your feet. You got a happy couple at the door. You've got, whatever you've been working on in your hands here. And you got your pentacles on the wall. They're hanging there. It's what you built. What you built, and you built it with your own two hands. Does it come from the 8, the 9, to the 10? You built it with your own hands. You went from the 6, from getting help to... If you haven't done this yet, you're about to, and you're about to get some help with it, okay? And if you already did do it, then you got some help with this, and now it's a success. It's a great success. All right. We've got the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Wands coming out at the same time. The Ace of Wands is a new passionate beginning. It's talking about ending a cycle that you were waiting on for a long time. Something that you hoped for a long time happened. And now you're just going to start again. It's a rebirth, right? Like the butterfly from the Diaz. We're talking about rebirth here. You've created something, or you're in the middle of creating something so mind-blowing. But the 3 of Pentacles is looking out like, maybe you're having the doubts, like, did I do the right thing with this? Is this the right path? Am I on the right ship, right? Should I be on another ship, or is this the right way? I think that's what that's saying. That whatever you created, your creation, you're having your doubts about it. All right. Tell me more about this enemy. If you're the Magician, they could be also. It did go under them, but you're in the Hanged Man stance. You're getting a different perspective on this. Competitors, please. What else can you tell me about this accomplishment? About the devil, the enemy? What about this enemy? Tell me about the enemy. Ace of Cups. Just really trying to point something out with this ace, but I'm not sure what it is yet. Ace is not just new beginnings. It's like starting something new, or a gift of some sort. Okay. Ace of Cups. Let go of any emotional baggage. Maybe this devil is in your mind. We're always talking about shadows here, and there's a reason why we talk about shadows here. Because we're always facing them, right? Always. You've always got time to do that. You know, it's something you need to be doing all the time. Is facing those shadows. So, okay. You know, it wouldn't hurt to carry some obsidian around, guys. I feel like someone is trying to find out what you're doing and what you're up to. Okay? Someone's listening. And there's something about little yellow birds as well, which represent love and spirit. It's protecting you. You already said you're protected, right? And you are. You're protected. Ace of Cups. This is about love and compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuition, new babies, proposals, or marriage. This could be new love coming in. You know, can't discount that. You've got enemies behind you, or I think it's your mind. I think it's your shadows. These devils are what we fight every day. But you have a new one. You have a new shadow. Something that's coming out. Maybe it's because of the success. Maybe you're afraid of the success. Maybe you don't think you're worthy. That's a good shadow to have. Yay. The sun is illumination. You're certainly feeling the warmth of the sun and have much to be thankful for. Quite a lot of joy and abundance are headed in your direction. Your energy and confidence is infectious. Shine onto those you care about the most. Positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth, all is well. I think you waited for this for a long time. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness. I think it's going to bring some shadows out as well, guys. And we're always facing those. I know you're like, wait, come on, another one. I don't want to do another shadow dream, please. You know, we've been facing these for so long. Please don't make me do this again. But it is about our spiritual journey, isn't it? And we have to become the best we can be on this earth. That's why we're here. So let's get another card, please, about this. Maybe about the competitor. Is the competitor the collective? Yeah, no, I don't, I can't tell you what it says. But use your higher intuition, use your own intuition about this. It's the High Priestess and the Moon. Yeah, use your own intuition. They're not going to give me any information about it. Sorry. But, I'm going to put those aside. Ask a question. All right, tell me about the Page of Swords. Tell me about the Page of Swords and this new journey about truth-seeking, accepting help, maybe. Yeah, the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. You're in an idyllic state where all of your dreams, wants, and needs are being met. I think you've waited for a long time for that. I think if you're seeking truth, I think that's what you're seeking is your Ten of Cups. Right? Which is, from all stages of life. From all stages of life. The Pentacles and the Cups are all about the stages. Completion. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Bringing your fortune. He's slow though. Right? He's the Knight of Pentacles is the slow one. He's on the slow horse. I keep seeing earth, and water and fire, earth and water and fire, earth and water and fire. Which is conveniently the one that I forgot about. Fire. Right, the Page of Swords. Yeah, again. It's reiterating. The energy needed for a certain project or task is ready and waiting for you. You must need to tap into it. You just need to tap into it. This is the time of innovation. As swords relate to communication, this would be a great time to write a blog, a book, or start a podcast. This is also a great time to share your ideas and feelings with your colleagues and those who are closest to you. All right, this is talking about new ideas and curiosity. I think you're still thinking about it. What are you thinking? What are you working on so hard that's coming to an end? Like you're closing it up. You're buttoning it up because it seems like it's going to be it's going to be a success, right? We got the word celebrity out here. Achiever. Accomplishment. Right? Because with competitors, but I think you're competing with yourself. Knight of Wands. Energy, passionate, inspired action, adventure, movement, fearless, sexy, impulsive, charming, unpredictable. Yeah, now's the time to go for it. Be committed to your purpose. You have two knights out here now. And they're both talking about the same thing, the pursuit. Right? Yeah. Need to be trustworthy and reliable. Daily grind and responsibilities might not be the most exciting, but if you put your head down and put in the work, you're going to reap the rewards from that. And the Knight of Wands is saying now, your energy is high right now. Use it to your advantage. All right. Okay. All right, one more row, and we'll call it a night. Yeah, we're already running on 24 minutes, which is fine. Pretty good reading. All right, we're gonna clarify the Ace of Cups. Give me some more about this love and compassion and creativity, and I'm thinking that's what this is. This new thing that you're going through right now. This new endeavor that you're on. Anytime I turn my light on, I get little flighty insects coming in. Gotta love living in a little camper trailer. All right, first card up is believe in your personal power. It's the creativity thing. It's the Two of Wands, right? It's talking about balance, settled energy, calm down, take a deep breath. You know you're on the right path. You know you're doing the right thing. Just, okay, it's time to go. Go with the flow. There is movement on whatever you're doing. There's plenty of movement on it. Just take your sweet time. This is first steps and decisions and planning, right? Planning. And that's what we're talking about. This Ace of Cups is new creative thing. You've got two creative cards. You've got creative energy. So much creative energy. What are you creating? What are you putting out into the world? I mean, this is going to be a big accomplishment. I think you're fighting your shadows, though. Now, maybe you don't think you're worthy. I'm always telling you, you're so worthy. You just don't even know. The Lovers, the choice. Yeah. Making that choice, right? Inspiration, motivation. Is that what you're waiting on? Because it's going to the Hangman and the Sun. You're waiting for illumination, for inspiration, motivation. But it says you're already highly motivated, so maybe that's not it either. Maybe it's another little more. Maybe it's more like you've been motivated, right? You have the motivation. Yeah. Your serene spirit. Divine light. Whatever this is, it's going to help. It helps people. Are you putting out a book? Are you making a podcast? YouTube channel? Musician? Talked about that a lot lately. Right? Seems like you're blocked, but you can take a step. I think right now you might have some writer's block or something going on. We've got the 8 of Swords. Seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. Fears and doubts. We are talking about the shadow today. So your shadow's talking to you again. It's another reading about the shadows. Well, tell me more about the shadow then. Can you tell me what the shadow wants to say? Can you tell me explicitly what the shadow wants to say? Overthinking, captivity, fruitless overthinking. Through flames and through song, there will rise a new dawn. Insecurity, failure. That's it. Failure. This shadow is your fear of failure. Because it's the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It's your fear of failure. And my cards never come out. I mean, they do. But it's not because I'm holding them upside down. Like, if they flip, they flip. It's rare that they do. Next, we got Temperance. Yeah, this is being patient. Being able to alchemize. Working on that shadow. Talking to that shadow. Getting to know your shadow. Right? We get the Moon again. And the Moon is saying, face your shadows. Face them. Look at them. Write a song about them. Write about them. Whatever you're doing, talk about them. Bring that out. It's your truth. If you're afraid to fail, what shadow would that be? What are you going to call that shadow? Fear of failure. What are we calling that shadow? We're going to get last three cards of advice, please. What shadow is your fear of failure? Huh? Okay. And the last one. All right. So we got the Queen of Pentacles. We got the 7 of Swords. And we got the 9 of Pentacles. So you're working every day. Right? You're working so hard to get a payback. But you're afraid. You're afraid of the strategies others use. The trickery, or maybe your low self-esteem is keeping you held back from feeling like this is going to succeed. I think you're protective and generous and charming and intelligent and kind and truthful and practical. I think you're the Queen of Pentacles. I think that you will succeed because you're driven. I think you're very driven and all these pentacles. You're very, very driven, and a lot of swords too. Okay. You got a lot of passion. You got a lot of fire and energy in you. I think they're trying to tell you to believe in yourself. Okay. Don't let the shadows win. It's you or him. It's him or me. That's how you gotta think of it. It says straight up, this lasts until either you or the devil dies. So you're gonna have to fight this probably for the rest of your life. Learn how. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're worth it. I'm worth it. I'm good enough. What I do is good and it helps people. I'm worth it. Right? You're worth it. All right. You know what I'm about to say. Dream loves you. Spirit loves you. And God loves you. Peace out.